Hello, happy Samhaim. I thought I'd just talk to you a little bit about my thoughts on this time of year. So we're coming towards the end of the pagan calendar. Samhaim means summer's end, and we're getting towards the edge of winter. We're still in that transition stage between autumn and winter, and at the moment we've still got the leaves falling down that nourishes the earth, that then feeds the trees. It kind of works in two ways. During the summer you have photosynthesis that through the leaves that have grown out of the branches that then feed the tree from the sunlight that you get generally during the summer. And then this time of year it then happens that they drop and they let go. It's kind of a time of year when we have to let go of things as well, and it feeds the trees again, and also feeds the plants and everything around it, and has this nice feeling. And then you see the mushrooms come up from the depths of the earth, and then that are always there, like a huge network. The kind of the end product is the mushroom itself, which lays dormant, and then it's there. And of course, some are used for purposes to help expand consciousness. Some people probably use it for recreation, but kind of opens that darkness within ourselves and illuminates our soul and allows us to see more with the world around us. And this is a time of year when things start to get darker. Here in the UK, the clocks went back last week, and brings us back to real time. And then we can see as the earth kind of moves in, condenses itself. So the yang aspect kind of starts to retreat back in, and this is what happens. Everything kind of gets stored and conserved, and this is what we have to do ourselves. We have to let go. Autumn is about letting go, and touching on this subject, we have the Remembrance Sunday coming up very soon. It's a time when we pay respect to people who have given their lives for causes, and it's also our families. We have to pay respects to our families and our ancestors who have passed. Maybe also give respect to our ancestors who are living. But it's a very, very good time of year to just to remember everyone, not just people that have passed this year, and let them kind of move over that bridge into the other world, but kind of just to keep them in your heart, keep them in your soul. It's really, really important. I find it the time of year when I always think about my ancestors, and because they've made us who we are, and they're still there. They may have gone back to the earth like the leaves, and they nourish us and they keep us here and strong. So we need to let go. We need to grieve, and as we move towards winter, we need to also conserve ourselves, because what we have to do to conserve, we have to allow our time to go inwards, so when we get to spring we're ready to kind of open ourselves up again, like we go to bed at night, and then we allow ourselves to get up and then kind of spring out, a little bit like coming out of a womb is what my tutor said to me for Chinese medicine. I think it's very, very appropriate no matter where in the world you are. It's kind of like you come out and you see the sun rise. If you've ever seen the sun rise in the morning, it just allows it to come out, and you see the sun rays come up. If it's behind the clouds, it kind of moves like this. You kind of see where it's coming from, but it's expanding, and that's what happens. But during that time when it's not hitting our own Earth trajectory, whether that's the right terminology, I don't know, but I'm sure you know what I mean. It allows the area which is in darkness to kind of retreat in, to store, and that's what we have to do. To tonify yang, you need to nourish yin. So you need to be able to kind of go in on yourself, and that's what people generally do. At the moment, though, I have been told, and this is true actually, I've been trying this out, is to make sure that you have a scarf, or I've been using a buff round the neck, and really look after your lungs. We have to drink not too much, but plenty of water. The guidelines of 2 litres is quite a lot. We do have to drink plenty of water, but allow to take into consideration also what you're eating. So you might be eating lots of vegetables, hopefully, this time of year. So that will equal up to the amount of water that we need to be drinking. Because at the moment it's all about dryness. You can see I've got a slight cough, and a lot of people will be having coughs. It's okay to have a bit of a cough because you're allowing things to not penetrate your interior. It's still on the exterior. So be aware of that. Also, the foods to eat right now are root white vegetables. So you've got parsnip. I used to be a fan, but I quite like parsnip now. Radish, turnips, cauliflower. Those are really, really good foods to have for the lungs, and for your stomach, spleen. Try the natural foods that we have right now, which are great. Pumpkin and squash, and sweet potato as well. Those are really good for your spleen. Keeps you really strong inside. Oh, and carrots as well. And have warm foods and warm drinks. I'll be drinking a lot more teas. I used to never really be a tea drinker, but I've gone for the Oriental sorts. So just be aware of that. And when we're moving further into the winter, we have to go back into having the stews. If you eat meat, go for the lamb. Not too much beef, because beef takes so long to digest. If you do, make sure you have the herbs appropriate to go with it. But the warm foods and warm drinks are really important. And hopefully that will help. But just be aware right now, and maybe sit and contemplate, and just allow your heart to go towards your ancestors. It's a really, really good time to think about your ancestors. And the air is becoming very thin between this world and the other world. And what I normally do, actually, is do a shamanic journey. I journey to the other world, and I meet my ancestors. Sometimes they come in dreams as well, often in poignant moments, actually. And I always appreciate it. And show your appreciation to them as well, your gratitude and your love. And if you want to send me a message or anything like that, do it just underneath on YouTube, and we can always have a chat and see whether there's any advice. I'm still learning. I am actually learning traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture at the moment, but my background is in Reiki, shamanism, paganism, and sort of all sort of esoteric stuff. I'm very interested in Celtic mythology as well. So I'm sure there'll be other interesting things to talk about. My interests are many. Take care, and thank you for watching.